Now on CoastTV News.
Concerns for Lewis wetlands, how the community is hoping to improve protections, plus tell us what you think the first town should prioritize in our CoastTV poll.
To make a notoriously busy corridor safer, the different ideas being put forward in Milford tonight.
Why Comico sheriffs make a shocking arrest, why a school bomb threat isn't what you think.
Well, the coast enjoyed another clear and cool day today. I'll let you know how much longer this quiet weather will last, coming up in just a few moments.
Border shutdown bill, what's in this immigration proposal and why it faces challenges.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Lots of discussion tonight on road safety in Milford. Good evening, I'm Mallory Metzner. Charlie Sakaitis has the night off. Welcome to our news at 11. We begin tonight with people voicing their opinions on what to do at a dangerous intersection. The city of Milford and an organization out of Dover showed off what kind of changes could be seen to make getting around on foot and on a bike safer at North Walnut Street and North Rehoboth Boulevard. Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us what differences could be down the road.
These are just some of the plans in the works for this infamously wonky intersection. An open house Tuesday night showed off numerous changes to the area of North Walnut Street and North Rehoboth Boulevard, including an additional shared use path along Rehoboth Boulevard and a crosswalk outside of Milford High.
Students go frequently to access the businesses, go to and from the school. We know the cross-country team goes there all the time. We were just speaking to someone about that. And if we had a crosswalk there, it would allow students to cross safely without putting themselves in the path of the vehicles.
The project is part of the North Rehoboth Boulevard and North Walnut Street corridor study, and that study is expected to be finished up this coming June. Kay McFadden says something needs to be done at that intersection.
Safety improvements would be a good step for the people who are pedestrians, and also to protect drivers who are going through that intersection.
This project is an effort between the City of Milford and the Dover-Kent County Metropolitan Planning Organization, which aims to help get projects done in towns all around the state. The organization says this is an important project, as this intersection is a dangerous one.
There have been a few accidents there involving pedestrians, but it's also because we want to prevent something like that happening.
Jacob says after going through both the city and DelDOT, these ideas could become a reality in the next few years.
And according to Jacob, there could be a third public workshop talking about this project, but that depends on the feedback that the project gets tonight and if Milford City Council wants to see a third one. I'm Charles Reinert in Milford, Coast TV News.
And now let's take a live look outside into Ocean City. A clear, calm, and cool night out there. Our First Alert meteorologist, Alex Seymour, joins us now with a look at our forecast tonight. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. Yeah, we certainly are seeing another pretty calm evening across the region. Pretty chilly, though, as temps, they have fallen down into the 30s. They're going to continue to fall into the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. Right now, as I take a live look out on our Irish Ice camera in Lewis, looking like a pretty nice evening out there with the clear skies, with the just overall calm conditions, but temps down about 37 degrees in Lewis. And we're down into the upper 20s in some parts of Delmarva, down to 28 in Georgetown, it's 29 in Milford, 30 in Milton. A little bit warmer right at the immediate coastline where we're staying in the upper 30s right now. The reason for that, a bit more of a stronger onshore flow with those winds 10 to 20 miles per hour inland, where the winds have gone calm, the skies are clear. It's gotten pretty chilly, and it's going to remain chilly. So you do want to bundle up for tomorrow morning. But tomorrow as a whole, looking like a pretty nice day to spend some time outside. So our hiking forecast, maybe you want to head to some of those state parks. Temperatures warming up into the low to mid 40s with sunshine once again.
Thank you, Alex. And for more weather updates, make sure to pull out your phones and scan the QR code for our First Alert weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need. The Lewis Environmental Subcommittee is working with the Delaware Center for the Inland Bays to take extra precautions so that wetlands are not harmed as developments grow. The group hopes to update the current ordinance for wetlands. The Inland Bays says it could be improved by differentiating between types of wetlands, mandating a wider buffer between construction and them, and adding more native vegetation. The Delaware Center for the Inland Bays says protecting wetlands means more than just preserving natural beauty.
Wetlands are hugely important for all of us. People may not realize that they're a great way of storing floodwater. So the more wetlands you have, the less flooding you have in your streets and your homes and businesses.
The Lewis Environmental Subcommittee will be meeting again on February 12th at 1 p.m. to continue the discussion of wetland buffers. There are rules placed in Lewis to protect wetlands from being harmed by building projects. Based on current wetland codes from the city, these rules tell builders where they can and can't build, make them check and report on any wetlands before starting work, and stop them from building in certain areas to keep the wetlands safe there. There's also a special zone around wetlands where building is limited to help keep the water and land clean and safe for the animals and plants. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what you think should be a priority for Lewis. Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour. Looking at the screen, it looks like 78% is the winner here. Nature conservation, just 3% for development, just 15% for flood protection, and 4% for economic growth. But these results have been changing throughout the evening, so if you haven't voted yet, you still can at coasttv.com or on our mobile app.
I'm Madeline Overturf. Here's a look at just some of the things happening across Delmarva. An 18-year-old Crisfield boy was arrested for making bomb threats to Mardella schools. His reason? He wanted an excuse for his friend who goes there to get out of school. The boy is now facing multiple charges. Wicomico sheriffs determined there was no actual threat. The city of Salisbury is moving forward on its parking automation system. Starting Thursday, the Circle Avenue parking garage will have a new license plate reader system. We have full details on that online. Ready for a new pet this Super Bowl weekend? Wear your favorite jersey to the Humane Animal Partners to get $50 off adoptions until February 10th. That's a look at just a few things happening across Delmarva. I'm Madeline Overturf.
Maryland legislators introduced a bill that would increase the minimum wage for tipped workers to $15 an hour. If approved, servers would make $15 an hour plus tips. Ray Darty says this change would be way too expensive for his local business.
I have to cut my staff. I can't pay servers $15 an hour plus tips, plus kitchen staff more than that, and stay in economically in business. It's not going to work. I have to cut back my staff and maybe change my system where it's more self-serve.
A General Assembly hearing on the proposed One Fair Wage Act of 2024 will be held February 14th. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, the minimum wages for tipped employees is currently $3.63 in Maryland, $2.23 here in Delaware, and $2.13 in Virginia. Taking a live look into Washington, D.C., where earlier tonight a Republican-led standalone funding bill that had $17.6 billion in aid to Israel failed to pass the House. House Speaker Mike Johnson brought the bill forward under a procedure that requires a two-thirds majority of the House. This was due to resistance from the members of the GOP's House Freedom Caucus. However, the bill faced also criticism from many Democrats and was defeated by a 250 to 180 tally. President Joe Biden had also threatened to veto the standalone bill, saying he wants it to be included in a larger national security plan. Delaware's lone Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester issued a statement tonight saying she voted against the bill, saying, quote, "The bill excluded funding for much-needed humanitarian assistance to Palestinian civilians, for Ukraine's ability to continue to defend itself, for mutual security and economic interests with Taiwan, and for our bipartisan efforts to secure the southern border," unquote. A bipartisan group of senators has proposed a bill to overhaul immigration policies and tighten border security. Today, President Joe Biden championed this proposal, but it faces steep opposition from some Republicans. Jen Sullivan explains what's in this immigration proposal and why it faces challenges.
The city of Denver is overwhelmed by migrants, families housed in hotels, some living on the streets, others doing whatever they can just to make some money.
We're not comfortable having a city where we have moms and kids sleeping on the streets in tents.
Denver is one of many established sanctuary cities across the country, providing a safe haven for migrants. But without additional federal resources, finding ways to support them is becoming more difficult.
We don't want people on the streets, but without resources, we don't have a choice.
It's a struggle many of these sanctuary cities face as more migrants arrive at the U.S.-Mexico border every day. On Monday alone, U.S. border authorities say they encountered around 4,800 migrants trying to enter the U.S. there.
I think there's been a real lack of leadership on this.
Some senators have proposed a bill that would give the Department of Homeland Security the authority to shut the border if migrant crossings rise above 5,000 per day within a given week, or 8,500 in a single day. The bill would also allow immigration services to decide asylum cases at the border.
The reforms in this bill are essential for making our border more orderly, more humane, and more secure.
Passing the legislation may prove difficult, as many Republicans worry it doesn't go far enough, and some think leaving current immigration policies in place could help them win key races in the 2024 election. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
A new development tonight in the classified documents probe against President Joe Biden. A senior law enforcement official tells NBC News that the report by the Department of Justice Special Counsel Robert Hur will be made public in the coming days. The investigation included how classified documents made their way into President Biden's Delaware home and a private office he used before becoming president in January of 2021. Neither President Biden nor anyone else is expected to be criminally charged in this investigation. In your regional news tonight, a motion has been filed to push back a preliminary hearing for Carlos Ayala, a man from Salisbury and the son of Mitzi Perdue, for his alleged involvement in the January 6th Capitol riots in 2021. According to court documents, the U.S. Attorney for D.C. and lawyers for Ayala jointly asked a judge to move back the February 8th hearing to an undecided date between March 14th and the 18th. The documents go on to say both parties need more time to complete, exchange, and review information about the witnesses, along with evidence both parties plan to present at trial. New at 11, small businesses benefiting from state grants have learned their luck. Governor Carney unveiled the 2023 EDGE grant winners in Harbison. The governor's office says 2 of the 6 winners of the grant, which focus on small businesses related to STEM and entrepreneurship, are in Sussex County. More details on the grants are on our website, CoastTV.com. We are thrilled to announce that CoastTV has a brand new Facebook page. For the latest in news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions, make sure to visit and follow that new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC, or you can scan the QR code appearing on your screen. Stay connected with us. And we are just getting started tonight. Still to come, a cancer announcement from the King of England is impacting those far from home and local organizations.
While we remain quiet for several more days, rain looks to return to the area over the weekend. I'll time out the arrival of that wet weather coming up after the break.
But first, an atmospheric river flooding parts of California. What meteorologists say this deadly storm is capable of when we return in just 60 seconds.
The President's Sale starts early at Johnny Janosic. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, plus 0% APR till 2027, and an extra 15% off at all 4 Johnny Janosic furniture and mattresses.
It's tax refund season, so put your hard-earned money back into your #1 investment with help from Spicer Brothers.
Need a new lifetime roof? Quality siding, energy-efficient windows, or even a beautiful new deck? We got you. Need new gutters or gutter helmet protection? We got you. Dreaming of a luxurious new bath or shower? We got you. Call today and learn how you can save up to 20% on your new project. Plus, enjoy no payments and no interest for 18 months.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
It's the President's Day mattress sale at Johnny Janosic, and everything's on sale. Purchase any mattress of $16.99 or more and get a free pillow set, free sheet set, and up to $600 off an adjustable base. For a limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
Flooding, mudslides, and hurricane-force winds. California again tonight dealing with the effects of what meteorologists call an atmospheric river, a violent and now deadly storm that has in some areas delivered 75% of communities' yearly rainfall in just a few days. Jay Gray has a closer look.
Torrential rains pounding California.
This has truly been a historic storm for Los Angeles. We're talking about the third wettest two-day stretch since records started in the 1870s.
Forcing families to evacuate, many escaping on foot.
This has never happened.
Water swallowing entire communities and creating rivers of mud.
This landslide went through the back of their house, through their garage, pushed all the way down to the street.
Rescue teams working around the clock, pulling people and pets trapped by the floodwaters to safety. Hurricane-force winds stirring up whitecaps off the coast, snapping power poles, leaving hundreds of thousands without electricity, and splintering trees, the falling timber, responsible for at least 3 deaths. Forecasters say the extreme conditions should ease this evening, but warn the problems could linger for days.
Do not let your guard down. We may be past the brunt of the most significant impacts, but there could still be some very significant impacts still to go,
with creeks, streams, and flood canals continuing to swell. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Well, we haven't seen much in the way of wet weather recently, at least the last several days here along the coast. We will see it return as we head into the weekend, but for a few more days, we're going to continue with this dry stretch that we've been enjoying here along the coast. Right now, as I take a live look out on our Tidal Health Nanocoat camera in Seaford, clear skies out the door this evening, calm winds inland. That has allowed our temps to tumble. We're down to 29 degrees in Seaford, but we are seeing a pretty wide range in temperatures across the area this evening. Inland, upper 20s. It's currently 29 in Milton, but as you move closer to the beaches, those temperatures rise down up to 36 degrees in Lewis. Currently it's 38 in Rehoboth Beach, 39 in Bethany Beach. The reason that our beaches are sitting a little bit warmer this evening, 5 to 10 degrees warmer, is this. We've got stronger onshore winds 10 to 20 miles per hour at the beaches. That is pulling some warmer air off the waters of the Atlantic, while the winds have gone completely calm inland. Those calm winds, those clear skies allows all that heat to radiate off the surface, and it quickly cools us down. So we're going to stay in the 20s inland overnight, probably only get into the mid-30s by tomorrow morning at the beaches. Skies, they're going to remain clear. And really, for the next several days, they're going to remain clear. We have a big sprawling area of high pressure covering the entire eastern half of the United States. Take a look at this. From Maine all the way down to Florida, there is not a cloud in the sky, and that's going to remain the case for a couple more days. We can see that on our in-house futurecast as we head towards Wednesday afternoon. Mainly sunny skies, temps low to mid-40s. So a day pretty similar to today. Maybe another degree or two warmer. So probably going to feel even nicer as we head towards tomorrow because those winds, they were a little breezy this afternoon. We don't have to be concerned with them tomorrow. So another gorgeous day tomorrow. You want to get outside and enjoy it. And then Thursday afternoon, even better. Light winds, clear skies, and we're going to see those temps start to climb into the low 50s. And we're actually going to climb into the upper 50s by Friday afternoon, low 60s by Saturday. And then it's the second half of the weekend that we have some interesting weather to pay attention to. Some light rain showers passing through the region as we head towards Sunday morning. This is 6:30 in the morning. So first half of the day on Sunday, probably going to need to keep your umbrella handy. But that's not the only thing to watch. We have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving up the coastline. Could provide rain, could provide some wintry weather to the area depending on the timing of the storm. So here's what we're looking at. A faster storm that arrives on Monday, going to be all rain. The cold air is not going to have a chance to catch up. But if that storm is slower, that cold catches up and it turns a bit wintry, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then it gets colder. Pattern change coming up. We're going to see some cold weather last for about 4 to 6 weeks. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Warmer weather as we head into the weekend. Showers on Sunday and then yellow alert day on Tuesday for rain, snow, and wind. The reason that we're having yellow alert instead of a normal first alert weather day, well, it's because we've got some lesser impacts, not as serious as what we would typically see on our first alert weather days.
Thank you, Alex. Donating blood for a cause. Coming up, how you can support veterans and service members at an upcoming blood drive in Dover. And next, traffic calming. What's next for the Georgetown Circle? Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 11.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Good morning with Dulcolax. Good morning. Yeah. Try Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes. Making your good morning even better with Dulcolax.
Quarterback gets ready, steps up, hands off the Ritz to the running back.
Oh, Ritz.
He spins outside.
What you got there?
Avoids pressure. Stretches and brings it home.
Take your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about their employees. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Brazier's Pest Control is looking to add full-time service technicians and clerical staff to join their team. Why Brazier's? Competitive pay, weekends and nights off, no holidays and full benefits package. Plus, each technician gets their own fully equipped vehicle. Brazier's Pest Control is committed to providing a healthy work environment, ongoing training, and quality service. If you have what it takes to join Brazier's team, call and set up your interview today.
Termites are here. Protecting your home starts with Rice's Termite Defense. Rice's Termite and Pest Control has been the trusted name in termite treatment for over 30 years. We start by using the best products on the market, combined with an industry-leading warranty that protects your home year after year. Right now, get $50 off any termite treatment. Call or visit us online at delmarvasbestpestcontrol.com for a free termite inspection. Rice's Termite and Pest Control, where protecting your home is the family business.
Easing traffic in Georgetown. Next week, the town will hear a presentation from the Rossi Group on a traffic calming report. The presentation will be heard at the town council meeting on February 12th at 7 p.m. The Dover Air Force Base is hosting a blood drive next week to help support and treat wounded veterans and service members. The drive will take place Monday, February 12th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Dover Air Force Base's Gym and Human Performance Center. A Washington, D.C. appeal court ruled today that former President Donald Trump is not immune from criminal prosecution related to his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election, including his actions on January 6th. Trump's attorneys had argued that he was immune from prosecution due to the fact that he was acting as the president at the time. The panel ruled that there was no basis for Trump to assert that former presidents have blanket immunity from prosecution for any acts committed as president. Trump's campaign spokesperson released a statement today saying this ruling will be appealed. A Michigan jury has found Jennifer Crumley, the mother of teenage school shooter Ethan Crumley, guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. This is the first time in the United States that the parent of a child who committed a mass shooting has been charged in such a manner. Oakland County Circuit Court judge had issued that ruling. Now coming up in sports, an upset in Henlopen girls basketball. See who came out on top in the Seaford versus Woodbridge rivalry game. But first, Royal Health shock. What the latest cancer diagnosis for the king means to the local British community here across the pond.
When you want a new or restored residential or commercial deck, roof, or balcony, contact Delmarva Roofing and Coating to make the switch to DuraDeck today. For over 15 years, they've been consistently one of the largest installers in the U.S., installing over 1 million square feet of DuraDeck decks. With at least 10 years of experience, their certified installers install the pre-manufactured sheets to almost any surface. Plus, Delmarva Roofing and Coating also offers warranties for water tightness and aesthetics. Make the choice that lasts. DuraDeck. Find out more at delmarvaroofing.com.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Downtown Lewis this winter season. Lewis Gifts and Treasures open daily.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner, a company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you. Work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with. A company that you can have a career with. An employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
In the hours since Buckingham Palace announced that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer, there have been questions and concerns even across the pond. While we do not know the specific type of cancer that King Charles has or what stage it's at, his bravery in sharing the diagnosis with the world has been inspiring to people and organizations here at home.
Tony Boyd Heron is concerned for his fellow Britons after the Queen's passing in 2022 and now King Charles III's cancer diagnosis. His first care is with the King's health, but also the impact it holds for British society.
There will be some organizations, that have royal patronage that maybe won't get a royal to come to a particular event because of this. And that's a shame. It's something that, we English people have come to expect.
The 75-year-old king is postponing public duties and starting treatment for cancer. Local cancer support organizations say King Charles's unprecedented candor about his health and positive attitude will go a long way towards his own treatment and healing and beyond.
He was so open and honest and fast with disclosing that to the world because it's a positive. It really is. It brings light to cancer and it sheds light on the disease, and people will be less afraid.
Prince Harry flew in from Los Angeles after the King's diagnosis, giving Boyd Heron hope this will bring the family back together again and make the monarchy even stronger.
I remember the Queen's coronation, and I was a schoolboy when that happened, but I still remember it. I think what King Charles has done since he became king has removed a layer of almost secrecy that existed under the Queen, and that is a good thing.
A brave announcement from the King, inspiring bravery for others to seek help.
Cancer Support Community Delaware says King Charles's announcement enhances the importance of regular screenings and going to your primary physician once a year in order to hopefully catch cancer early. The news comes a week after both Kate and King Charles were discharged from a private London clinic after individual procedures. The 75-year-old king underwent a corrective procedure for an enlarged prostate, while Kate had an unspecified abdominal surgery on January 17th. The statement also said that His Majesty has commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. While Buckingham Palace has not revealed King Charles's type of cancer, sources say it's not prostate cancer.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Tonight, Seaford girls basketball out for revenge after losing to Woodbridge by 24 points less than a month ago. DSN's Luke Mealy breaks down all the action.
The Seaford Blue Jays pull off the road upset, a 77-54 victory for Seaford. Let's get right into the highlights. This was a second quarter that was completely dominated by Tingle, by Cornish Bain, and all of the Blue Jays did just about everything right. Here's Tingle again. She scored 3 straight baskets. At that point, it was 8 straight for Seaford. They'd go on to make it 12 in a row. But now some highlights for Woodbridge. The over-the-head pass from Amaya Fletcher. Reagan Robinson doesn't waste the highlight, drills the long three-pointer. This game was back and forth, but now a highlight from the Seaford side. What a save from Sarah Porras, and one for Cornish Bain. Slamming the floor. The energy was apparent all night for the Blue Jays. And then Cornish Bain stepping through, flipping home too. This one was back and forth at that point, and they continued to hold strong in the lead, and they just continued to do it with more defense. Another look at the beautiful play for Cornish, and then off a missed free throw, even going down to get it on the glass. Jenica Odaris, who had a bunch of huge blocks for Seaford in this game. They call her the Matumbo of the team. Got the bucket. Amira Tingle this time, stretching it out from the outside. The lead ballooned to a 15-point advantage at the half, and Seaford would keep on growing it. They've now won 4 straight on the road, 6 straight overall. 10-6 now is Seaford's record. The Blue Jays go on to win this one, 77-54 on the road.
That'll do for sports. Have a great night.
It is time to take another look at our Coast TV poll. We want to know what you think should be a priority for Lewis. Take a look at your screen here. Here's our updated answers, and they've changed a little bit. 71% now for nature conservation, 12% for development, 14% for flood protection, and just 3% for economic growth. Again, those answers have been changing throughout the night. If you haven't voted yet, you still can at coasttv.com or on our mobile app. Showing love to the environment this Valentine's Day, the green gifts you could make for your loved ones.
Uncover the perfect blend of comfort, innovation, and safety at Gateway Subaru. And right now, it's your choice. Choose what fits your lifestyle and budget. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Forester for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 2.9%. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Outback for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 1.9%. Gateway Subaru, where every choice leads to a new adventure. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
While becoming the leading deck builder on the shore, we continue to make the process easier.
Paul Davis walks you through the entire process, from design to permitting and building.
Call Paul Davis and get it done this winter, while annual material costs are lower and without the wait. Our AZAC decks are scratch, fade, insect resistant, and look like wood with a lifetime warranty.
Right now, Paul Davis is offering free installation with no money down, no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call today for a free estimate.
Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury.
Is the name of your bank changing again? The Farmers Bank of Willards has been a local independent bank for nearly 100 years. When you bank local, your money stays here in our community, where it benefits our local businesses, farms, and families. The Farmers Bank has real people ready to help, and world-class features like our free mobile banking app with Locket debit card security, a Smart Sense savings program, and free checking with no minimum balance. Stop paying extra fees and switch to the Farmers Bank of Willards, where people matter.
Sam Calagione here, inviting you to visit Dogfish this off-season. Enjoy daily specials at our locations like 12 wings for only $10 on Sundays and wood fire nights every Tuesday and Thursday in Rehoboth at Brewings and Eats. Or check out $15 lobsters on Lobster Sundays next door at Chesapeake and Maine. At Milton's Craft Brewery, visit us weekly for Monday trivia, Tuesday craft cocktail night, and more. Come explore goodness at our Dogfish locations this off-season. Cheers.
Not sure what to get your Valentine this year? How about a new walk-in shower from Baths by Spicer Brothers? Right now, through February 14th, save 14% off your entire project and take advantage of no interest and no payments for 18 months. Plus, receive a set of 2 luxury bathrobes. And your new shower can be installed in as little as 1 day with factory-certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Don't miss out. This offer ends February 14th. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Don't forget to show your love to Mother Earth with Valentine's Day right around the corner. The Maryland Department of the Environment gave people ideas on how they can have an eco-friendly celebration. The department says that you can buy sustainable jewelry, get recyclable cards, make your own gifts, and make and locally buy delicious treats.
We've got some pretty cool weather out the door this evening and clear conditions out the door. Chilly inland, but at the beaches, upper 30s, close to 40 degrees. Right now, as I take a live look out on a Spice Brothers construction camera at Salisbury University, skies are clear. Temps down to 31 degrees in Salisbury. So inland, you need to bundle up, have those extra layers tomorrow morning. At the beaches, you still need to grab a jacket. Temps will be in the mid-30s, but not quite going to be getting down into the 20s. Umbrella giveaway winner Sharon Roy Torkey from Lewis, Delaware. Congratulations. Won't need that umbrella for a few more days. Sunshine continues with temps warming up to the low 60s through Saturday. Rain showers by Sunday, and then we could be dealing with some stormy conditions on Tuesday.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is up next, and we'll see you tomorrow for Coast TV News at 5 a.m. Have a great night.